Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to your weekly wisdom card draw from the companion card deck to my book, Running the World, Marathon Memoirs from the Seven Continents. Each week, it's my intention to give you some inspiration to help you live a more conscious, meaningful, and joyful life. So these cards are still in PowerPoint form. Eventually they will be in actual card deck form, but you get in on the ground floor, and thank you for joining me on this project. So with that, I invite you to come into the present moment. Go ahead and close your eyes if that feels good. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. And as you continue to just observe your breathing, I'm going to just hold this card deck to my heart and ask a question out to the universe. What energy will be of highest service today for everyone listening? What message do we all need to hear today? Letting that soak in. I usually keep my eyes closed while I shuffle the cards, get them all good and mixed up. Staying in that questioning energy. What energy will be of highest service? What message will most serve humanity? And more specifically, what message will most serve the people watching? Shuffle them up a little bit, cutting the deck. I'll pull one out. And we have community. All right. So community, if you can see, these are actually white rhinos in Kenya. And you might be able to see the little birds riding on their backs, which I always think is a great example of, first of all, community. So the rhinos are in community, and you've got all kinds of different creatures together that are in communion. So I'll read you the message. We are made to be in community. We yearn for a sense of belonging. Maybe you've outgrown a community you used to love. That's natural and okay. You are growing and expanding into a more aligned version of yourself. You can plant your roots in a community of your choosing. Start with a community of one, you. Commune with your soul. Find comfort in your own skin. When you are being your natural self, your true community will emerge. Sometimes you'll be the rhino carrying the load. Sometimes you'll be the bird resting and allowing yourself to be supported. Sometimes you'll walk alongside your companions. The roles aren't set in stone. In community, we find the flow, ease, and peace of belonging, no matter how different we are. Let that one settle in there with you. I'll show you the picture again. The rhino, the birds. I'm curious what this message means to you. If you want to go ahead and drop a comment and let me know. And I'll let you know that I love sort of the way the message flows, that it starts with your community. When we're born, our community starts off being our family and the people around us. And as we grow and have more experiences, make friends, go on adventures, maybe change our minds, change directions, change paths, our community does grow and shift and change. So we are not tied to one single community for our whole lives. Community is what we make of it. Community is our soulmate friends, our soulmate clients if you're in business, soulmate co-workers, soulmate family, whoever you consider part of your heart community gets to be your community. So a lot of times we feel this sense of obligation that we've been in a community, and so we have to always be in that community, even if we have outgrown it. But it's okay to change and grow and evolve and move on and make friends, with the bird, with someone who's super different from you if you're the rhino, or make friends with a rhino if you're the bird. Whatever it is, you aren't tied to one thing. Your community gets to grow and evolve and change. And as it says in the card, it does start with you. it can be challenging to create community or to know who we want to be in community with when we don't know who we really are. So truly, everything in the world comes down to first creating, nurturing that relationship with yourself so that the you bring to your community is the real you. And that's when you'll find your truest, most thriving community, when you have brought your real self to the table. It's the people who value the real you are out there waiting for you to be the real you. So I encourage you to go out and be the real you today. Give a shout out of love to your community, whoever they are. And know, if you're feeling maybe a little bit lost or alone and not in community right now, know that your community is out there. And I'll be your community today and give you a big hug and send you lots of love and lots of encouragement to be you, to go out and be yourself today. So drop a comment. Let me know what this message means to you. Bonus points if you know what my shirt means. Have fun with that. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Enjoy your community today. Oh, one last thing. Let's take another deep breath in together. And let it out. Know that your breath is always here to return to in any moment. All right. Now go enjoy your community. See you next week.